This is the story of a cardboard box that once traveled the world. It's a very plain brown box. No pictures or drawings on it at all, and it's kind of beat up from all its travels. It had sailed under sunny skies, dodging playful dolphins that loved to ride the bow wave, leaping high above the waves as the ship sped along, fighting off hungry alligators that snapped their jaws trying to get a bite of the tasty morsels inside. Then one night, whoosh, the box flew through the air. The pirates had opened it to reveal a pile of gold coins and jewels and precious gems. But then, bam, the lid fell back on the box and it tumbled out into the sea. But it doesn't mind because every line and every dent tells the story of an amazing journey. The box had traveled across wide open oceans in ships, hiding in the belly of the ship from the rain and wind, peeking out only when the waves were calm. In the dusty, dim-lit space, the boy found an old trunk and a musty leather bag, a chipped teacup, and a very wobbly rocking horse. He went to school, then to university, and eventually got a job in a far-off city. Whenever he came home to visit, he would bring a new story to share with the box, each one more exciting than the last. As he carried the box down the stairs, he could have sworn it winked at him. It told him about the day it raced down a mountain, whooshing past trees and rocks and flowers, feeling the wind whip through its open flaps. Maybe it was just the light, but the box wasn't sure. It had so many stories to tell him. All these treasures had stories to tell if only someone would take the time to listen. It could feel something in its old, worn-out glue. It shimmered and sparkled until it looked like a brand new box, fresh and exciting, ready for a whole new set of adventures. Thank you for sharing your stories with me. Thank you for being my friend. The boy laughed, his heart soaring. It was tired of traveling, tired of hiding, tired of holding on to all those memories. Once the box found itself in the hold of a pirate ship, squeezed between barrels of treasure, listening to tales of far-off lands and adventures, wishing it could explore the world for itself one day. A tiny voice inside the box, barely a whisper, but it was enough. "Ha ha! I knew you'd come for me," the box said, its voice filled with joy. "I knew you'd bring me on another grand adventure." Drip of water, or when it sat on a cloud watching the sunset turn the sky, all shades of orange and pink and purple. They went on more adventures together, the boy and the box, until one day the box ended up under a little girl's bed, waiting patiently for the next time she would pull it out to play. The box floated on the waves for days, catching glimpses of mermaids swimming past, their laughter echoing through the water. Was this the end of their adventures? Was the box going to fall apart? No, it's not the end, the box whispered. It's just a new beginning. One day, the box heard the familiar thump, thump, thump of footsteps on the attic stairs. It was the boy, home for Christmas. Finally, it washed up on a sandy shore where a little girl was playing. She gasped when she saw the box bobbing in the shallows, not knowing the exciting adventures it had been on. Whoa! Whoa! There was that a scary monster under the bed? Or was it just the family dog looking for a treat? I'm sorry to interrupt your adventure, young knight. But what's this? You want to go exploring the attic instead? Very well, let us go. She carried the box home, tucked it under her bed, and there it stayed for many years, until one day Shroom family came to live in the house. They brought their son, a curious and playful boy who liked nothing more than to explore. He would pull the box out from under the bed and use his imagination to have grand adventures. He pretended that he was a brave knight in shining armor, protecting the innocent and fighting off dragons with the help of his trusty steed. The boy and the box climbed the creaky attic stairs together, side by side. But as the years went by, the boy grew older and busier, and the box would listen patiently, soaking up the joy and wonder in each tale, dreaming of the day when it would go on another grand adventure. He pulled the box out from the corner where it had been hiding and dusted it off, a smile spreading across his face. It told him about the time it had flown through the air like a rocket ship, blasting off into outer space, dodging friendly aliens with antennas and stripes and spots. And it told him about the quiet moments too, like the time it spent hiding in a cave listening to the gentle drip-drip. The boy listened, his eyes wide with wonder and excitement. He couldn't wait to hear more, but suddenly, the box stopped. The boy looked at the box, his heart sinking. As the boy watched, amazed, the box began to glow. "Oh, what fun we'll have," he said, hugging the box tightly. And that's when the boy heard it, and that's exactly what they did. That's all for now, but we'll see you soon for another cozy adventure.